Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're digging into something huge, a really fundamental shift in what it means to be a leader in the world we live in right now. You know, the old playbooks? They're pretty much out. Something new, something more responsible is taking their place.
Okay, so let's just jump right in with a question, and I want you to really think about this for a second. What if a problem that starts in just one single local community could genuinely, truly send shockwaves across the entire planet? I mean, does that sound like something out of a movie?
Well, it's not. The thing is, it can, and it absolutely does. If the last few years have taught us anything, it's that we live in a world of ripples. An event in one tiny corner of the globe can create waves that reach every single one of us. We are all so deeply, so fundamentally interconnected.
In this new reality, this world of global ripples, it demands a completely new kind of leadership. It's what we're calling the Great Leadership Shift. And it's all about moving away from being just a simple observer and stepping into the role of a steward.
You see, for a long time, the ideal was to be a global citizen. You know, someone who was aware of things, who understood global issues. But honestly, in a world where we can all be impacted so directly by each other, just being aware, it doesn't really cut it anymore. We've moved from an era of just knowing about stuff to an era of actually doing something.
This slide right here just lays it all out perfectly. The global citizen, that was kind of a passive role. You watched, you understood, you were aware. But the steward, that's totally active. It's about taking direct, hands-on responsibility. It's not enough anymore to just know about the problem. The new call to action is to actively care for the outcome.
So if stewardship is the new goal, what kind of leader actually gets us there? Well, this brings us to the prosocial leader, who really embodies this powerful new role, the caretaker.
So, prosocial leadership is a model that's built entirely around this idea of care. It's about seeing your role not just as a boss or a director, but as a caretaker for the well-being of everyone and everything your work touches. And it's all driven by what the source material calls a sense of comprehensive responsibility.
And this quote just gets right to the heart of it. Let's forget all the complex management theories for a minute, because this is a deeply human idea. At its absolute core, it's about a leader who acts as a caretaker, plain and simple. Someone who nurtures, who protects, and who takes real responsibility for the health of the entire system they have influence over.
And that caretaker role isn't a narrow one. It actually extends across three really critical areas. So first, you've got people. That's your team, your customers, your stakeholders. Second, communities, the local and global societies that you operate in. And third, you have ecosystems, the natural environment that sustains all of us. It's a truly holistic, big picture view of what responsibility means.
Okay, so this all sounds great, right? But let's get into how this actually works. Because this isn't just some feel-good idea. It's a really structured model built on a solid foundation.
Let's break this down like we're building a house, okay? First, you need a solid foundation, and that's prosocial behavior, which just means actions that are intended to help others. Simple as that. Next, you need a blueprint, and that is that comprehensive responsibility model we just talked about. It guides all your choices. And when you combine that helpful foundation with that responsible blueprint, the structure you end up building is truly effective and sustainable leadership.
So what this really shows us is a clear, practical path forward. It's a model that shifts leadership from being just a title you hold to an action you take. And it's all grounded in this new way of thinking that our interconnected world is basically demanding from us.
So let's bring it all home. When you boil it all down, the role of the leader has fundamentally evolved. It's no longer about just managing from the top of a pyramid or observing from a safe distance. True, impactful leadership in our world today is active stewardship. It is a deep and committed responsibility to care for the whole.
And that leaves us with one final question to think about. Not for the world, but for you. In your own life, in your work, in your community, what are you the steward of?